stuff.
Can we get serious for a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the George Floyd situation.
George Floyd, yes. Rest in peace to George Floyd.
Rest in peace to George Floyd, first and foremost. If you guys live under a fucking rock, you haven't heard what happened. George Floyd, black man, lives in Minnesota. Is it Minnesota?
Yeah. Minneapolis.
No. Minneapolis. Was killed. Right? And this time it wasn't by a gun, a cop shooting him or something. This cop, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This cop is the most evil. That's the most evil way I've ever seen a black man die in my life.
Yeah, that's sad.
Bro, I think it's so much easier to shoot someone. I don't support anyone killing anyone. And obviously anyone killing anyone wrongfully is evil. This guy sitting on this guy's neck for 10 minutes, bro. Bro, I was so enraged when I looked at that video. So enraged.
He didn't look at him as another human being.
Bro.
Not one of them.
Bro. It's crazy. Bro, I'm sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? Right? First of all, and this, let me say this first, right? And I'm not trying to be like homie who I put in the chat yesterday, but when I say white people, I'm not trying to attack anyone.
That's a fact.
I'm not trying to attack anyone. We're speaking facts, right? So this is an issue of self-awareness. What do I mean by that? Okay. And please, I was explaining this security. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm not saying George Floyd was in the wrong at all. Let's listen to what I'm saying. As a black man in America, one of the greatest skills that we have is self-awareness. Be aware of who you are, where you are at all times. For example, in your hood, if you go to a business meeting, don't be sagging your pants. Realize how people are going to view you if that's the case, right? Try to speak with a certain, try to speak and be intelligent. Don't just sound intelligent, be intelligent. And this is not a thing just associated to blacks. Oh, you talk ghetto. People from down south, like white people, they get judged for the way they speak. I mean, I know I seen a documentary one time. This dude was like, being from Boston is such like a disservice because I have this nasty ass accent that is just not professional at all, right? So I would tell all black people, every person in the world really, learn how to speak proper English, right? Self-awareness. As a black man, if someone says something to you, the first thing you want to do is get angry and start cursing and start acting like aggressive. Be self-aware. Understand how people are going to view you for that. I understand that's not fair. That's not fair that we have to be self-aware with how we act, but the world is not fair. You follow me so far? Yes. The world is not fair. So listen, as a black man in America, be self-aware. The issue I have with this, bro, as a white dude, you're kneeling on someone's neck. You hear the words, I cannot breathe. Where the fuck is your self-awareness? Where is your self-awareness as a white man?
I just got chills from you saying that.
On the neck of a black man, where is your self-awareness?
And he said, everything hurts. I can't breathe. My neck, my back, everything hurts. I'm going to die.
Bro.
And the man gave zero fucks.
Zero fucks. He wasn't angry. I think that was the biggest part.
Bro, that's sad.
If he was stone-faced, it's sad. Stone-faced just sitting there, bro, killing an unarmed black man, right? And George Floyd was not doing anything wrong. He was not being aggressive. Did you see the video before all of this came up?
Yes. Of the situation?
The situation. Yeah. Did not do anything wrong. Did not try to fight back. They put him in handcuffs and he sat down on the wall. He sat down. There's a video missing, obviously, from the wall to where he was on the floor and the cop was on his neck. But even if this guy in handcuffs was acting a little rowdy, let's say at worst case scenario, which we have no proof that was the case, you sit on his neck when you have 3 police officers? That shit is fucked up, bro.
For what?
I don't know.
That's sad, bro.
I don't know.
I was dead bring it. This is
I can see the tears in your eyes right now, bro. It's crazy.
It's like you're right. There's no self-aware or respect.
Yep.
To another human being.
To another human being. And I mean, this is the second time this has happened, right? I can't breathe. White people. If you don't know, when you choke a black person, when you cut off their air supply, they die.
Yes.
That's what the fuck happens.
Yes.
I don't know if you think our anatomy is different from yours.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. This shit is bullshit. And now, listen, we was talking about this yesterday. I never understood the rioting. I never understood burning buildings, robbing places, just the civil unrest. Because guess what? You put more innocent people at risk. People are at risk of dying. And at the end of the day, we're mourning the loss of someone. So if someone else dies, is it really worth it? Not really. But this time I get it, bro. This time I get it for several reasons. What are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do when the cops are the one doing this to you? Right? What are you going to do? What's your course of reaction? The people that are supposed to protect you, as you said. And I want to commend every single group, every single organization, every single black person that's out there. Because everyone doesn't have the heart. Everyone doesn't have just the balls to say, listen, man, I'm taking a stand for this. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do something. And for all the people out there, much respect. You guys have all my respect, all my love, and all my support. Because you guys are going to make change.
It's pain.
It's pain.
It's pain. And it's sad to see, everything getting destroyed and everything. But it's pain at the end of the day. Now I want to correlate that to the situation when people were protesting with their guns and stuff like that. The white Americans.
Or the white Americans.
When they were protesting recently.
It's peaceful.
Compared to this situation, they don't have the pain that we do. And I just thought of this now. There's no pain to it. But behind that lashes, that's a recent pain. What the people experience right now is pain that they felt for all their life, and there's no other way to respond. It's
coming out, and you can see it,
There's no other. What way do you want us to respond?
It's like you back a tiger into a corner.
Yeah. And
the tiger doesn't want to hurt you, but what the fuck are you supposed to expect this wild animal to do?
We can't just go on around hurting police officers.
No. That's not the answer.
That's not the answer.
That's not what we're saying right now.
No. You can't go on social media and keep tweeting about it. Yes. You have to do something physically to alert people, and that's what the people did. They alerted the people. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
They alerted the people.
They are alerting people.
I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. Did you see what's going on in Brooklyn right now?
No.
Let me show you the video real quick. It's fucking public and civil unrest, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you. The NYPD is a little different. You probably really don't want to fuck with the NYPD. It was whooping this dude's ass.
For what?
Nah, they was rioting.
He started beating him? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Make it bigger. Yeah, it's like that. Turn on the story a little bit.
Oh. This is like 5 minutes away from here.
When was this? Yesterday?
This is this morning. I think this was last night. This is right outside of the Barclays Center. For anyone listening and they're unable to see it, it's just there's a lot of people. A group of probably hundreds of people. Cops are beating people.
Look, he's on.
He looks like Odell, doesn't he?
It's a lot of tattoos. I hate that shit.
All right. So basically, you've seen that. This is about a few things that I want to. First of all, shout out to Sean King, bro. I've always heard about him before. Never really did anything. He is about action. Yeah. You know about him?
A little bit. Here's my little take on it. When you go on Wealth Twitter, Black Wealth Twitter, they kind of make fun of him, Sean King.
I understand. People that go that hard, they acquire a lot of haters for some reason. I mean,
true.
maybe
that
I'm
is
one.
True. No matter what, you have haters. That's right.
Even we came in here and talk about it. These social media warriors like that just tweet and shit. Yeah. But some of them you have to respect, and he is one. He's about action.
Every time.
Even if I don't agree with the way he goes about things, he's clearly dedicated to helping black people and lifting the black community. So I respect him for that. So that video brought a few things to my mind. Number one, there's a lot of cops out there that are pushing back, like hitting people with clubs and stuff that love black people. They want to see as much change as us. Cops are put in a very peculiar situation, right? Yeah. They have to defend their brothers. They have to defend just peace.
Yes.
Right? They have to defend peace. That's their job at the end of the day. Right? Even though they're black, even though they may agree with you, a cop can't take over his uniform and say, fuck it, I'm going to ride with you.
Yes.
Right? That's unhonorable for what he does.
Yes.
Just like a military vet, they go to war, even though they may not want to commit to do the things they have to do. You get trained. Listen, you're with your brothers. Your brother's life depend on you. You have to do what you have to do to bring everybody, or at least most people, home safely.
That's a fact.
No, yeah. So that's the number one thing about this. But this is just crazy.
What's the caption on this Instagram post?
The caption says, "The NYPD was brutal all over the city today. This is close to our home in Brooklyn, near Barclays. Police just beating and mauling anybody they can. NYC mayor continues to lose control of this police force." Sean King, I don't agree with that. Like, end of the day, it's people are protesting. There are a lot of people coming at the cops. They have to protect themselves too. They're people.
With a lot of people around them.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And I think they show a lot of restraint, right? Yeah. I mean, people rushing you. I mean, on a regular basis, cops might let off shots in that situation.
It's a lot of people. It's not like it's just 10 people. It's more people than cops. So in that situation, it's like a battle.
It's a battle. You
know, like,
but
what happened for? You don't want no man to get beat like that
not at all.
Like they was really whooping his ass,
right?
Bro, which I need to, you look at it like, all right, I need to know the reason that, but should they really be whooping his ass like that?
Right?
Like, get away from us. If you, they said, bro, there's more to that.
There's more to it. There's definitely more to it. And just real quick before we get off of this situation, the guy was arrested. The guy who was kneeling on his neck, he was arrested.
It's a third degree
murder. I really don't know the difference between degrees. I mean, I'm sure that. Yeah, I mean, at least he's in custody for murder.
They said that I think third degree murder is just 25 years.
25 years?
So I guess there's no life to it.
Isn't it usually 25 to life?
I don't know.
I mean,
that's what they're saying. They're saying he needs to get, I guess, first degree murder, something like that. He does need the worst case scenario.
Yeah, he needs the worst case scenario.
Like he said, bro, he didn't care about another human
being. He didn't care about another human's life. So he was arrested. His wife filed for divorce, which at first I was thinking like, yo, respect to his wife. Like, you seen your husband do some bullshit, like, respect to you. But it's really probably all just a publicity stunt. Like, she sees how mad people are. Her and her kids are probably never going to be able to live a normal life ever again. So she has to try to detach herself from this dude.
She has to.
At the same time, respect. If you really feel like that, much respect to you. She got to get a black boyfriend now.
Oh,
she got to. She got to let niggas know she down for the cause. She got to let a black nigga beat it out for me and let that nigga in prison hurt. Oh, that's part of his punishment.
Yeah.
You hate black. You hate black dudes and now somebody in your position.
It's a sad thing. It's too, no matter. I feel like it's just a target on black people.
It is, man.
It is. Like,
I try my best not to think about it
but
as a black person.
I'm not gonna lie. My dad has told me some stuff. Like, and he worked New York City. It was just, you see, if a black person does a certain thing, you give them, I don't know the difference of what they do.
There's definitely like discrepancies in sentencing.
You make them go to court.
Yeah.
If a white person does the same thing, it's like you tell them a tap on the wrist.
Yeah.
And that's what they taught.
Right.
In the academy. So there is a target. And
there's a target.
People don't know that.
Who don't know that?
White people don't know that.
If they don't,
they're not going to say nothing.
You living on their fucking route?
Yeah, they are.
Living on their fucking route. But, hey, man, I want to send out a very special, just prayer to George. What's his name?
George Floyd.
George Floyd's family. Anyone affected by it. And, man, hopefully we get justice. And quick point before we leave off of this. The guy was fired. All the cops were fired the next day. Then he was arrested 3-4 days after. I think that's progress.
Yes.
And I think the next time something like this happens, sorry to say, but I don't think this is the end of it, right? Unfortunate to say. I don't think this is the end of it, but I think next time something like this happens, the actions are going to be even faster, and hopefully one day these evil people learn that, listen, even if this is how I feel, we can't do this. Because I know what the repercussions is going to be, and that's going to be the win for black people.
And the sad thing, you think, like, us black people, we need a camera on us 24/7 on anything we do.
Yes. Yep. And,
and that's like going back to our mode. Like, what if there was no camera in that situation?
No camera.
Fuck.
I was talking to someone about this earlier. Okay, so we was watching the Dave Chappelle stand up last night, and I actually thought about this. He had a joke where he was saying, one of his best jokes where he was like, the cops would just beat black people and they would sprinkle crack on them and then be like, oh, let's go away and make it seem like he was a crackhead. Mm-hmm. That's a joke. But that's really what was going on back in the day. Yeah. The cops would beat these people, kill these people. I don't think he was literal about sprinkling the crack, but you would just find a dead black man. Yeah. Right? And no one would know what happened. No cameras, no nothing.
And it's an organization going to protect the man.
Protect him. He's going to be protected. I mean, people might not even know what happened to that black dude. They just know someone is on the street dead. Yeah. Someone is on the street dead.
No camera.
And this is the issue I had with what Joe Biden said. Right? I mean, I think a lot of people overreacted and stuff like that. I don't think he meant it in a mean way when he said, if you guys are still wondering if you're going to vote for me or not, you're not black. Man, once you black, you black.
Yes.
Do you know who George Floyd was voting for?
No.
He could have been voting for Trump. Guess what? He's still black.
Yes.
He's still black. He still has that black skin.
Yes.
Right. So not to get too political with that, but that's the only issue I have with what Joe Biden said. Listen, man, I know it was a joke. It wasn't just. I don't think Joe Biden
That's not no type of joke, though.
It's not a joke. But you know how Charlemagne is, bro. Charlemagne, that kind of jokey personality. They want to get comfortable with him. Yeah. He definitely caught a vibe and thought he was comfortable and could just let that shit go.
Yeah, but you don't say that. That's just ignorance. Like,
it's ignorant.
You need me.
Yeah.
You need me to solve your problems.
That's how it came off.
But here's my thing to that. This is why I don't... Yo, people, y'all need to realize you do not need the government to solve any of your fucking problems. Mm-hmm. You are a special kind of person. Think about how weak you are if you need another person to help you succeed.
Yeah.
Hold on for a second. Just think about it. You need a whole government, you saying, to help you succeed. First of all, what are you doing to help yourself succeed?
Right.
Think about that.
Right.
What are you doing
and that's
to
for
help
everybody,
yourself succeed?
Not black, not white, everybody.
Yeah. To even think, I need the government to help me. And they don't care about you. You know how much money they make?
Yeah, that's an American thing, though. I think that's a privileged thing. And I know white people are privileged in America. I know black people don't want to hear this. But every black person that lives in America is also privileged compared to other people in other countries.
Yes.
We go through our injustices just like what the fuck we're seeing right now. But we are also privileged. And I think privilege leads to laziness, leads to you expecting people to solve your issues. It's no different from a rich white kid with a rich father. Dad, can you solve my issues? Dad, I just got arrested. Come get me out. And when that person is not there to save you, you get mad at that person.
And let's look at